Report says we are at stage 3, paragraph page 180. Okay, and our last headword was connect, Newark type of lesson. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start with revision. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. First question. Okay, so can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Can you cover both your eyes with only one hand? Yes or no?
Yes.
I
Yes,
can
I can
cover
cover
both
both
my
my
eyes
eyes with
with only.
only one hand.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You are
covering your
covering
watch
your
with
watch
your right
with
hand.
your right hand.
What covers our heads? What covers our heads? Our
Our
hair
hair,
covers.
our hairs.
Very good. What color snow? What color snow? Snow's white.
Snows white.
Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? Does it generally snow very much in the hot countries of the world? No,
No,
it doesn't
gener-
generally
it
snow
doesn't generally
very
snow in
much in the
hot,
hot
very much
countries of
in
the
the
world.
hot countries
Of
of
the
the
world.
world.
It generally
It
snows
generally
very little.
snows very little.
Very good. What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? What kind of weather do you prefer? Hot, warm, cool, or cold? I prefer.
Prefer cold weather.
Very good. What kind of weather are we having these days? What kind of weather are we having these days? We are having
We are having cold weather
these
these
days.
days.
Is British weather pleasant in winter? Is British weather pleasant in winter? No.
No,
British weather
British
isn't
weather isn't
pleasant in winter.
pleasant in winter.
It's
It's
unpleasant.
unpleasant.
Very good. Okay, what am I holding in my left hand? What am I holding in my left hand? You're holding a
You're
pen
holding a
in your left
pen
hand.
in your
In
left
your left
hand.
hand. Very good. Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? Which hand do you hold your pen in when you write? I hold my
I
pen
hold
in my
my pen in my right hand
when I
when I
write.
write.
Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? Can you hold a complicated conversation in English? No, I
No,
can't
I
hold a
can't hold a
complicated conversation
complicated
in
conversation in
English yet.
English. Yet,
I can hold
I
a
can
simple conversation
hold a simple
in
conversation
English
in
at the
English
moment.
at the moment.
Right? About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? About how many matches does a matchbox generally hold? A
A
matchbox
matchbox
generally
generally
holds about.
hold about 50 matches.
Very good. About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? About how long can you hold your hand above your head for? I can hold
I
my
can
hand
hold my hand
above my
above
head
my head
for about.
for about 5 minutes.
Very good. Do you know what I have in my pocket? Do you know what I have in my pocket? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what you
what you
have
have
in your.
in your pocket.
Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Do you know if I live further from there than you do? Yes, I
No.
know that.
Yes, I know
You live
that.
further
You
from
live
here
further from
than I
here
do.
than I do.
Like, do you know any excellent restaurants near there? Do you know any excellent restaurants near there? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't know
know
any
any excellent
excellent
restaurants
restaurant
near here.
near here.
Do you know any English teachers other than me? Do you know any English teachers other than me? Yes, I
Yes,
know
I
some
know
English
some English
teachers
teacher
other than you.
than me,
Other
than
than
you.
you. Very good. Okay, next. What's the opposite of the word quick? What's the opposite of the word quick? The opposite of the
The
word
opposite
quick
of
is
the word
slow.
quick
Is
is
slow.
slow.
Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? Do you speak Japanese slower than you speak English? No, I
No,
don't
I don't
speak
speak
Japanese slower
Japanese
than I speak
slower
English.
than I speak
I
English.
speak it quicker
I speak it
than I
quicker
speak
than I
English.
speak English.
Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? Do people walk quicker in hot weather than in cold? No.
No,
People
people
don't walk
walk,
quicker
don't walk
in
quicker
hot
in
weather than
hot
in
weather
cold.
than in cold.
They walk slower.
Walk slower.
Very good. Do we say every student is good or every student are good? Do we say every student is good or every students are good? We say
We say
every
every
student is
student
good.
is good
Why? Why? Because every is
because
singular.
each is
Uh,
singular.
because every is singular.
Ah, because every is singular.
Very good. Each is also singular. Very good. Is every town in the world beautiful? Is every town in the world beautiful? No, not
No,
every
every
town
not every
in
town
the
in the
world
world
is beautiful.
is
Some
beautiful.
are
Some are
beautiful
beautiful,
and some are.
some are beautiful, and some are ugly.
Do you come here every day of the week? Do you come here every day of the week? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
come
come
here
here
every
every day
day
of
of
the
the week.
week.
I only come
I
here
I only come here once a week.
once a week. Very good. Okay. Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Do you go to bed at the same time every night? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
go
go to bed
at the same
at
time every
the
night.
same time every
I go
night.
to bed
I
at
go to
different
bed
times.
at different time.
Where does everybody in the world have enough food to eat? Does everybody in the world has enough food to eat? No, not
No,
everybody
not
in the
enough.
world
Everybody in the
has
world
enough food
has
to eat.
enough food to eat.
Is everything in your room the same color? Is everything in your room the same color? No,
No,
not
not
everything in
everything
my
in this
room
room is
is the
same
same
color.
color. Some
It's
things
the
are
same
red
color. Something are red,
and some
and
things
some
are
things
blue,
are blue,
green, etc.
green, green, etc.
Does it snow everywhere in the world? Does it snow everywhere in the world? No, it
No,
doesn't
it
snow
doesn't
everywhere in the
snow
world.
everywhere in the
In
world.
some places it does,
In some places, it does,
and in some
and
places it
some
doesn't.
places it doesn't.
Very good. Is it raining outside now? Is it raining outside now? Yes or no?
No,
It
it
isn't
isn't
raining
raining
outside
outside now.
now. Do you like walking in the rain? Do you like walking in the rain? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
like
like
walking in
walking
the
in the
rain.
rain.
When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains, what do we cover our heads with? When it rains,
When
we
it
cover
rains,
our heads
we cover our
with a
head,
hat or
a
an
hat, or
umbrella.
an umbrella.
Very good. Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Does Thursday always follow Wednesday? Yes,
Yes,
Thursday
Thursday
always
always
follows
follows
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Is Christmas always on the 25th of December? Yes,
Yes,
Christmas is
Christmas
always
is
on the
always on
25th
the
of December.
25th of December.
Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Must we always open our mouths when we want to eat? Yes, we
Yes,
must always
we must open our
open our
mouths
mouths when we want to
when,
eat.
when we want to eat.
Very good. Okay. Do you always reply to letters you receive? Do you always reply to letters you receive? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
always.
reply to letters
I
I receive.
receive. Very good. Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Is the weather nicer today than yesterday? Yes or no?
No,
The weather
it
isn't nicer
no,
today
the weather isn't nicer
than
today than yesterday.
yesterday. It's worse.
It was.
Which is the nicest part of your town? Which is the nicest part of your town?
A big park
Is the
is
nicest
the
part
nicest part
of
of
my
this
town.
town, of my town.
Where are you always nice to other people? Are you always nice to other people? Yes or no?
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not nice to
always
other people.
nice
Always nice
to other people.
to other people.
Very good. Okay, next. What's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? What's the past tense of I am, you are, he is, etc.? The past tense of
The
I
past
am
tense of
is I
I am
was.
is I
You
was.
are is you
You
were.
are is you
He
are. He
is he was.
is he
She
was.
is she was.
He is she
It
was.
is it was.
It is it
It
was.
we are is we
We
were.
are is you are.
You are is you were.
You are is you are.
And they are is they
And
were.
they are is they were.
Very good. Was I here 2 weeks ago? Was I here 2 weeks ago? Yes, you
Yes,
were
you were
here
here
2 weeks
two
ago.
weeks ago.
Were you here 2 weeks ago? Were you here 2 weeks ago? Yes,
Yes,
I was
I
here
was here
2 weeks
two
ago.
weeks ago.
Where were you at this time yesterday? Where were you at this time yesterday? I was
I was here
at
at
this time
the,
yesterday.
at this time yesterday.
Were we in this room last week? Were we in this room last week? Yes, we
Yes,
were in
you
this
were in
room
this room
last week.
last week.
Very good. Were they here 2 lessons ago? Were they here 2 lessons ago? Yes,
Yes,
they were
they
here
were here
two
two
lessons ago.
lessons ago.
Very good. What's the difference between a road and a street? What's the difference between a road and a street? The difference
The
between
difference
a
between
road
an
and a street
road in a
is
street
that a
is that
road is
road
generally in the country
is generally
and
in the
connects
country
two
and
towns,
connect two
whereas
towns,
a street
whereas a
is in a
street
town
is in the
and
town
generally
and
has shops in it.
generally has shops in it.
Very good. Do you live in a road or a street? Do you live in a road or a street? I live in
I
a.
in a street.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Let's have Newark. Very good. Okay, so let's start Newark. Okay, repeat. Line.
Line.
Very good. Okay, listen. So this is a line. There are a lot of lines on an old person's face, like wrinkles. Let's practice. What's this? What's this? It's a
It's
line.
line.
Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Are there a lot of lines on an old person's face? Yes, there
Yes,
are a lot of
a lot
lines
of
on
lines
an
on
old
an old
person's face.
a person's face.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Straight,
Street.
crooked,
Crooked.
bottle,
Bottle.
whiskey.
Whiskey.
Very good. Okay, listen. The words straight and crooked are adjectives. For example, this is a straight line, whereas this is a crooked line. Bottle is a noun. We put water, milk, and some other drinks in bottles. Whiskey is a noun. It is a very strong drink. For example, after drinking a bottle of whiskey, people can't walk in a straight line. They walk in a crooked line. Okay, let's practice. Is this a crooked line? Is this a crooked line? No, it
No,
isn't
it
a
isn't a
crooked line.
crooked line.
It's a straight
It's
line.
straight. It's a straight line.
Very good. Is the road between New York and California straight? Is the road between New York and California straight? No. The
No,
road
it is
between
the road
New
between
York
uh,
and
New
California
York and
isn't
California
straight.
isn't
It's
straight.
crooked.
It's crooked.
After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? After drinking a bottle of whiskey, can people walk in a straight line? No. After
No,
drinking a
after
bottle of
drinking
whiskey,
a bottle of
people
whiskey,
can't walk in a
people
straight
can't
line.
walk in a straight
They walk
line.
in a crooked
They
line.
walk in a crooked line.
Is ABC Street crooked? Is ABC Street crooked? No.
No,
ABC Street
ABC
isn't
Street isn't
crooked.
crooked.
It's straight.
It's straight.
Very good. Next, repeat. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word sometimes is an adverb. It means not always, just sometimes. For example, the sun doesn't always shine. Sometimes it shines, and sometimes the sky is covered with clouds. Easter isn't always in March. Sometimes it's in March, and sometimes it's in April. Okay, let's practice. Does the sun always shine? Does the sun always shine? No, the
No,
sun
sun
doesn't
doesn't
always
always
shine.
shine.
Sometimes it shines,
Sometimes
and
it
sometimes
shines. And
the
sometimes
sky is covered with
the
clouds.
sky is covered with cloud.
Very good. Is it always hot in France? Is it always hot in France? No, it
No,
isn't
it
always
isn't
hot in
always
France.
hot in France.
Sometimes it's hot,
Sometimes it's
and
hot
sometimes it's cold.
and sometimes it's cold.
Is Easter always in March? Is Easter always in March? No,
No,
Easter isn't
Easter isn't
always in
always
March.
March in
Sometimes
March.
it's in
Sometimes
March,
it's in
and
March.
sometimes it's
Sometimes
in
it's
April.
in April.
Like, do you always get up at the same time every morning? Do you always get up at the same time every morning? No, I
No,
don't
I don't
always get up
always get
at the
up
same
at
time
the same
every
time
morning.
every morning.
Sometimes I get up early,
Sometimes I get up
and
early
sometimes
and
I get up
sometimes I
late.
get up late.
Very good. Next, repeat. Government.
Government,
Law.
role,
Very good. Okay, listen. Government and law are nouns. A government makes the laws of the country. The word law means things that a person should and should not do in a country. For example, if you drink whiskey at school, you break a law. One of the laws in my country is not to drink whiskey or wine and drive, or not to drink alcohol and drive. Let's practice. Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Does the government of your country make the laws of the country? Yes,
Yes,
the government of my
government,
country
government of my
makes the
country
laws
makes
of the country.
makes the laws
Of the country.
of the country.
Very good. Next, repeat. Heart.
Arc,
Heart.
hatch,
Very good. Okay, listen. The word heart is a noun. For example, my heart is on the left side of my body. Let's practice. On which side of your body is your heart? On which side of your body is your heart? My heart
my
is
my
on the
heart
left side.
on the left
Left
side
side of my body.
of my body.
Very good. Next, repeat. Quickly.
Quickly,
Slowly.
slowly,
Adverb.
adverb,
Thinker.
thinker,
Writer.
writer.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word quick is an adjective, whereas the word quickly is an adverb. For example, he is a quick thinker. He thinks quickly. I am a slow writer. I write slowly. Okay, let's practice. What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? What's the difference between the words quick and quickly? The difference between
The difference
the
between
words quick
the
and
word
quickly
quick
is
and
that
quickly
quick
is
is
that
an adjective,
quick is an adjective,
whereas quickly
whereas
is
quickly
an adverb.
is an adverb.
Very good. Give me an example of the difference. Give me an example of the difference, please. He is a quick writer.
It is a quick writer.
He writes quickly.
He writes quickly.
Wait, do you speak English quickly? Do you speak English quickly? Yes or no?
No,
I
I don't
don't,
speak English quickly,
but I speak it
but I speak
quickly
it
enough.
quickly enough.
Very good. Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? Do people generally walk slowly when the weather is cold? No.
No,
People don't
people
generally
don't walk. I
walk
don't
slowly
generally walk slowly
when the weather is cold.
when the weather is
They
cold.
walk quickly.
They walk quickly.
Wait, can you text as quickly as you can speak? Can you text as quickly as you can speak? No,
No,
I
I
can't
can't
text as
write
quickly. Well,
as quickly.
no, I can't
No,
text
I can't text
as quickly as I can
as
speak.
quickly as I
I can
speak.
speak.
I
I
can speak.
text more slowly.
Text more slowly.
I text more
I
slowly
text more
than
slowly
I
than
speak.
I speak.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Deep,
Deep,
shallow,
thorough,
shallow.
shallow,
University.
university.
Very good. Okay, listen. The words deep and shallow are adjectives. For example, the Mediterranean Sea is very deep. The River Thames is shallow. Shallow is the opposite of deep. University is a noun. It is a place or a school where people study subjects deeply. For example, Tokyo University or Harvard University. Let's practice. What's the opposite of deep? What's the opposite of deep? The
The
opposite of deep
of the opposite of deep is
is
shallow.
very good. Is the River Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? Is the River Thames deeper than the Mediterranean Sea? No.
No,
The
the
River
river
Thames,
isn't the
the
same.
River Thames
The river Thames
isn't deeper than the
isn't
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 deeper
a deeper
than the Mediterranean Sea.
than the Mediterranean Sea.
It's shallower than
It's
the
shallower than
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea.
Very good. Okay. Do people study subjects deeply at university? Do people study subjects deeply at university? Yes.
Yes,
People
the
study subjects
people study subject
deeply at university.
deeply at university.
Very good. Okay, next, repeat. Smoke,
Smoke,
cigarette,
cigarette,
ash,
ash,
ashtray.
ashtray.
Very good. Okay, listen. The word smoke is a verb. For example, I don't smoke. Cigarette is a noun. For example, my brother smokes 2 cigarettes a day. Ash and ashtray are also nouns. When we smoke, cigarettes make ash. We put the ash in an ashtray. Let's practice. Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Yes or no?
No, I
I
don't
don't smoke.
smoke.
Very good. Which person in your family smokes the most? Which person in your family smokes the most? Nobody
Nobody
in my
smoke
family
in my family
smokes the most.
smokes the most.
How many? Okay, when people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke, where do they put the ash? When people smoke,
When people smoke,
they put the ash
they put ash
in an ashtray.
in an ashtray.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading so we can catch up on reading.
Okay.
So our reading is at stage 2, page 120. Last headword was singular. Okay, start at page 121. Headword many, few.
Many few. Okay. Many few. There are many pictures